Hello my friends, welcome once again to my channel. This is your girl Nora. Yes, I'm back home, and before I enter, let me first record some videos. Let me answer some questions. Who is a wife? In this video, I want to tell the gentlemen things you should know about your wives. Who is your wife? Are you new to my channel? Hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so that every time I post a video, you are the first to know. Do not forget to schedule your online confidential counseling session with your family, relationship and marriage expert. Visit noraarake.com/booking to book your own session. Let's go into the video. Guys, your wife is your number one priority in your life. Number one, like this. Your wife is your number one priority. Put it somewhere, write it somewhere, seal it in your head and know it. Number two, your wife is your best friend. Be friendly with her. The reason as to why I'm recording this video is because gentlemen are in marriages, but some of you gentlemen, some of the gentlemen don't know what a wife is. They don't know what it means. They don't know how to treat their wives. They don't know what to do with their wives. So I'm explaining in this video who is your wife. Know your wife. Your wife is your best friend in the whole world. Just be friendly with her. Number three, your wife too has feelings. She has sexual feelings, which means she needs foreplay. She needs you to take care of her needs. Don't just rape her, and don't only use her for your own satisfaction. Let intercourse be making love for both of your satisfaction. Number four, your wife is not good for sex alone. Your wife is more important than that. Carry her along in every issue. Involve her in every issue, and life will be happy. You know what? Happy wife, happy life. Number five, your wife is a precious gift. Appreciate her. Number six, your wife is not an object, is not a family material. She is your wife. She is not married to your clan or your whole family. Never commit her unto the hands of your family members. Do not let your family members objectify and disrespect your wife. Number seven, your wife is your joy. Nourish her. Your wife is to be cherished. Be cheerful to her. Be cheerful with her. Don't be angry and gloomy all the time. Your wife is your portion. Love her. Your wife is not a devil. Adore her. Don't dump her. Don't treat her like trash. Don't trample on her. Next, your wife is not your enemy. Encourage her. Gentlemen, your wife is always on your side. Whether she's fighting, whether she's angry, whether she's crying, whether she's happy, whether she's planning whatever she is planning, just know she is always on your side. Encourage her. Be on her side as well. Don't betray her. In some situations, she might do something that is hard to understand. Maybe she is doing things that show maybe she is not on your side. Just remember one thing. All her intentions are because she is on your side. Next, your wife is a rare gem. She's a jewel. A precious gift of jewel. Guard her jealously. Protect her jealously. Next, your wife is not your rival. Do not compete with her. She is your partner. Work with her. Next, Your wife is a female gender. Honor her. She is a producer. Support her. Work with her. She is a multiplier. Be there for her. Do not work to her downfall. Work to her betterment. Promote her, and everything will work out for you. Next, your wife is not common. Do not compare her with anyone or anything. She is your wife, yours alone. She is one. Don't go saying women are many. You women are like this. No, she is your wife. She is not women. She is one woman, your wife. Don't compare her to anything. Next, your wife deserves respect and adoration. Do not disrespect or abuse her. Next, your wife is vulnerable and is a weaker vessel. Handle her with care. She is fragile. Handle her with care. Next, your wife is a beautiful queen. Your queen. Celebrate her. You like this video? Give it a thumbs up. Are you new to my channel? Hit subscribe and the notifications bell. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section as well. Next, your wife is not a wrestler. She is not a fighter. Do not fight with her. Next, your wife is a treasure. Jealously guard her. You will give account. Next, your wife is not perfect. She is human. She is not an angel. Forgive her. Remember, to err is human and to forgive is divine. Forgive your wife. Next, your wife is yourself. She is your other half. She is your rib. Do not separate a bed from her. Stay with her. Sleep with her. Like you need warmth, she needs the warmth too. Next, your wife is your responsibility, gentlemen. Provide for her. Next, your wife is reasonable. She understands. She's not a dummy. Do not underestimate or underrate her. Next, your wife doesn't produce these children alone. Help her to babysit. Help her to carry the baby. Help her to nurse your children. Be a good husband and a good father to your children. Because you know what? She didn't bring them into this world single-handedly. Next, your wife is a queen. Do not quarrel with her. Your wife is your fellow director, your fellow board of directors. Do not pull strings or quarrel or argue with her. Only discuss. Next, your wife is important to you, gentlemen. Do not abandon her. Next, your wife is passionate. Do not just bypass her. Be passionate with her. Be intimate with her. Be romantic with her. Make her smile and she will love you more and more. Next, your wife is not your house girl. She is not your house help or your maid. Support her with household chores and support her in the kitchen. Help her. Work hand in hand. Work along with her. Remember, she is human too. Next, your wife is not a napkin or a toilet tissue. Do not misuse her. Next, your wife is not malicious. Do not malice her. Don't. Remember I said she is the best friend you can have. She is your true best friend. Instead of fighting and disrespecting her, just befriend her. Next, your wife is sensitive. Do not promise her and never fulfill. Do not lie to her. Do not toil with her feelings. Do not say things and then you forget, because she will not forget. Do not toil with her. She is a sensitive being. Next, very important, your wife is not a fool. Listen to her. Give her your listening ear. Let her explain what she has to say. Next, your wife is loyal. Do not be suspicious of her. Just trust her. Next, your wife is a distinct personality. Do not compare her to any work, and do not put any work above her. Do not compare her to any workers, and do not put any workers above her. Next, your wife needs your honor. Be her support and refuge. Do not embarrass her in public. Next, your wife is what you make her to be. Accept her. Next, your wife is important. Honor her. Do not degrade her with your family members or your friends. Respect her. Next, your wife is a bone of your bone. Do not break her. Your wife is a hook. Get hooked on her. If you just be there and not get hooked on her, the marriage is going to disintegrate. Just hook up on her like this, and everything will move on smoothly. Remember, I told you, happy wife, happy life. Your wife is not a game. Do not play with her. Your wife is not a punching bag. Do not beat her. No matter what, do not raise your hand to beat your wife. Next, your wife is your support. Understand her. Know what stresses her. Know what annoys her. Take it upon yourself to understand your wife, gentlemen. I've seen some good husbands who even know when their wives are going in their menstrual periods before they even do it. They just look at you like this, and they know you want to go for a short call. And they know in the next few days you're going for your periods. They understand your mood swings. They understand why you are annoyed. They won't be asking you, why are you angry? They know that my wife's hormones are unbalanced because in a few days she's going to have her periods. They know. Because they have taken time to understand their women. They have taken time to study and understand their wives. Your wife is your support. Understand her. I've seen men who look at their wives and know that she's not happy even when she's laughing, and know that she has not accepted anything even when she has said yes to it. So, understand your wife. She is your support, and she is your responsibility. Next, your wife is your project. Study her. Your wife is your project, gentlemen. Study her. Know her people. Know her family. Know her siblings. Know her sisters and brothers. Know how she was raised, how she was brought up. Find out how she is, how she carries herself, and why. By understanding her people, it will even help you to know how to encourage her to visit them, to see them. Know your wife. Don't just wait for Christmas or maybe when someone has died in their home to go there and spend there 2 minutes. Know your wife. Study her. She is your project. Next, your wife is your motivator. Motivate her. Yes. Know what motivates her and what demotivates her. Know what will make your wife get up and do something that is productive and what won't. Know what will make your wife get up and exercise and what will not. Motivate your wife. Be her number one fan. Be the one who cheers and shouts when your wife is on the track. Be her number one fan and motivator. Blow the horn for your wife. Because you know what? She does the same for you. She is your motivator. Don't demoralize her. Know what demotivates your wife. Know what takes the gas out of her. Help her to get there. Because you know what? She helps you get there. Next, your wife knows your details. Know her details. Know her numbers, her telephone numbers off head. Know everything about your wife. Her birthday, where she was born, her parents, her grandparents, her clan, her lineage, her details. Know everything about your wife, her passwords, her PIN codes. Because you know what? She is the only person supposed to know yours in this world. If you lay a foundation of a good relationship, you are supposed to know those things. Recently, I called someone's wife and one of her numbers was off. So I called the husband and I'm like, please help me with your wife's MTN number. And he said, oh, I don't know it. Seriously? And I'm like, okay, do you know the Airtel number? And he's like, let me check my phone. Seriously, know the details of your wife. Because whatever happens, you are the first person they are going to come to. You are the first person they are going to call. You are the first person they are going to contact. Know your wife's details. Because she knows yours and she is supposed to know yours. Next, your wife is the dream builder in your life. Build her dreams as well. Know her dreams. What does your wife aspire to be? What is her dream in the next 10, 15 years? What does she want to be? How many children does she want? Or it's about you and only you and nothing but you yourself and you. Know your wife's dreams. Your wife has dreams too. If you don't know your wife's dreams, you're lacking as a husband. Your wife is a dream builder. Just figure this. If your wife knows your dreams, she is going to support you. And you will find your dreams coming true, coming to pass. So do the same with her. Know your wife's dreams and help her build her dreams. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to book your online confidential counseling appointment at noraarake.com/booking. Thank you so much. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to follow my handles. I'll leave them in the description below. I love you. Bye.